Welcome to your 2-minute quick brief of the Tech Radar for Parents. I'm your host, Weston, brought to you by Nicholas D. West Tech LLC. It's the first full week of July 2026, and this week the internet is exhausted with itself. Teens are actively rebelling against AI-perfect content, and that's the good news. The bad news? A panic-based scam is quietly stealing kids' accounts, and a viral prank is sending teenagers to strangers' front doors in the dead of night. Let's go. Let's start with a trend I genuinely love. After 2 years of hyper-polished, AI-generated perfection, young people have hit a wall, and they are pushing back hard. This week's feeds are full of wholesome, low-stakes, offline humor. The biggest one is the "what sound does it make" trend, where a teen ambushes a friend or a parent and asks them to imitate a nail gun, a blender, or a reversing forklift. Then cuts to the real machine so you can hear how gloriously wrong they were. It's spontaneous, it's in person, and there's no algorithm feeding them a script. Right alongside it is the absurdist "you never take me to Bangladesh" audio, and a broader migration toward unedited spam accounts where kids post like real friends instead of a brand. The headline for parents? This generation is choosing real over perfect. Lean into it. Ask them to show you the funniest one they've seen this week. Now the alarm bells. And this one is spreading fast on Discord and Reddit. It's called the false report scam. And it's dangerous precisely because it uses no malware and no malicious links, so it sails right past antivirus. Here's how it works. A stranger direct messages your teen and says, "Hey, I accidentally reported your account," or "Someone reported me and it looks like it was you." When your kid replies to deny it, the scammer sends a fake, official-looking screenshot of a support ticket, claims a formal investigation is underway, and threatens an imminent ban. Then comes the trap. They say a moderator needs your teen to read back a verification code to prove their innocence. That code is a real 2-factor authentication code, because at that exact moment, the scammer is logging into your child's account. The second your kid reads it aloud, the account is gone, the password is changed, and there's often a gift card or crypto ransom to get it back. It works because teens treasure their accounts and panic. The fix is one sentence, and I'll give it to you in the action plan. This is the one I need you to hear all the way through, because it can get a child killed. The door kick challenge is back. Teens sprint up to a stranger's home, frequently in the middle of the night, violently kick or throw their body weight against the front door, and film themselves running away for the clout. Here's why this is not a harmless prank. To a homeowner jolted awake, this is indistinguishable from a violent break-in, and in states with self-defense laws, some of them respond with a firearm. In a prior wave of this exact challenge in Houston, an 11-year-old was fatally shot in the back by a resident. Police departments from Volusia County, Florida to Pierce County, Washington are already tracking kids down through doorbell camera footage and filing charges for vandalism, trespassing, and property destruction. A 10-second video for the algorithm can end in a body bag or a criminal record. This deserves a direct, calm, empathy-first conversation tonight. Youth vernacular moves fast, and this week's lexicon is telling you a lot about your kid's mental state. Here are the top 5 terms to decode right now. Number 1. 404 coded. Borrowed from the 404 not found web error, it means someone is mentally checked out, absent, or clueless. It's usually said as a joke, but 404 coded can be humor masking real dissociation or exhaustion. When you hear it, it's a good moment for a gentle check-in. Number 2. Bed rot. Lying in bed for hours, scrolling or streaming, embracing total unproductivity. Sometimes it's harmless rest, but when bed rotting becomes the default weekend, it can signal a depressive episode, burnout, or withdrawal worth paying attention to. Number 3. Beige flag. Not a red flag and not a green flag, just a quirky, mildly weird trait in a friend or a crush. It's mostly playful, but it shows you how intensely this generation now analyzes every tiny behavior online. Number 4. Nonchalant. performing calm, unbothered detachment on purpose, often to seem cool or to frustrate someone who wants a reaction. Prized as an aesthetic right now, but it can pressure teens to hide what they actually feel. Ask what's underneath the mask. Number 5. UNC. Short for uncle. It's what teens call an older, out-of-touch adult, including, lovingly or not, you. Here's the free tip. Do not try to use their slang back at them. Nothing earns UNC status faster than a parent saying skibbity at dinner. Here is your action plan for this week. 1. Set the code rule tonight. Make this a hard family rule and say it out loud. No platform administrator, moderator, or support tech will ever message you asking for a verification or two-factor code. If anyone does, even with an official-looking screenshot, the answer is screenshot it, block them, and tell a parent. That single rule defeats the entire false report scam. 2. Have the door kick conversation with empathy, not threats. Don't lead with punishment. Pull up a local doorbell camera news story and ask, what do you think happens when a prank like that goes wrong in a state with self-defense laws? Shift the focus to the terrified homeowner and the irreversible consequences. Real empathy sticks where threats bounce off. 3. Audit Roblox gifts and downloads. Open your child's Roblox and ask about any new, expensive avatar gear. Unexplained Robux or rare items from someone in a server is a textbook grooming tactic, followed by, let's move this to Discord or Snapchat. And use Screen Time, Google Family Link, or an app like Bark or Canopy to block the install of high-risk apps like Wiz and the walkie-talkie app 1010, because platform controls can't stop a kid from simply downloading a new one. 4. Reward the authenticity wave. Your kids are rejecting fake, algorithm-chasing content right now. That's a win worth reinforcing. Ask them to show you the funniest, "What sound does it make?" video they've seen, and laugh with them. Every bit of relational capital you build on the fun stuff makes the hard conversations land. Here's the through line this week. The most dangerous app on your teen's phone is the one that convinces them to act before they think. Whether that's reading a code aloud in a panic or kicking a stranger's door at midnight. Your job isn't to know every trend. It's to be the calm, awake adult who helps them slow down. The algorithms are relentless, and they do not love your children. You do. That difference is everything. For our full-length deep dives into every topic we covered today, check out our main feed. I'm your host, Weston, with Nicholas D. West Tech, LLC. Stay vigilant, stay informed, and we will see you next week.